We're going to the mailbag with Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama. Please join him on his show, The Way It Is, Fox 97.9, Monday through Friday, 2 to 4 Central Time. So a number of comments came in concerning the quarterback situation at Alabama. Jalen Hurts, of course, got this team to 2 national championship games, faltered in the first half against Georgia. Tua Tagavailoa comes in and saves the day, and the rest is history. So I'm going to kind of combine at least a few comments specifically from Green Man, and then we also have Rob Roberts writing us in. So kind of a two-part question here or analysis that if this becomes an issue, then it could hurt Alabama the same way that it hurt Ohio State back in 2015, and I'll fill that in with Cardell Jones, JT Barrett, obviously 2 accomplished quarterbacks at that point. Ohio State was the consensus preseason number 1, and it seemed to hurt the offense because Urban Meyer couldn't make up his mind. And then also Rob Roberts comments with, I don't see why they can't both play and occasionally play both of them in the same backfield.
I think to answer the first question, Mark, with the news on Dan Enos, and we know Dan Enos is a pro-style guy, not a spread guy, pro-style, play-action pass, deep ball type guy. That really fits the skill set of Tua Tagavailoa to the T. Now, he's going to have to continue to improve upon taking the right shots because, Tua took a lot of shots in the national championship game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nick Saban has no issues with taking calculated risks. If it's your man against their man, you trust your guy in a 50-50 situation. The type of risk that will make Saban rip his headset off and give you his famous butt chewings are the ones where passes are thrown in double and triple and quadruple coverage and the ball is overthrown or the ball is underthrown or thrown slightly to the inside where a defensive back can make a play on it. So for Tua, it will be the continuation to improve on shots, but also continuing to win the team. Nick Saban, a huge stickler for, yes, you can have the accuracy, you can have the ball placement, the precision, all the mechanical things of a quarterback, but can you win the entire team to the point where when me being Nick Saban, I walk into the players' council and the players' council tells me, hey, coach, we're rocking with Tagavailoa. Hey, coach, we love this Hawaiian punch. Hey, coach, this is the guy we want right here. When the players can identify with you, that makes up a lot of Nick Saban's decision. Now, as far as the 2 quarterback thing goes, I could see it. I mean, it worked at Florida with Tim Tebow and Chris Leak in 2006. It could have worked at LSU with Matt Flynn and Ryan Perrilloux, but unfortunately, Ryan Perrilloux had some alternate agendas. Ryan Perrilloux gets kicked off the team. Looking at Ohio State, Cardell Jones and JT Barrett, poor Urban Meyer couldn't make a decision. And I feel like with Nick Saban, Michael Locksley, and now Dan Enos, this 3-headed tripod here, I think it can work, but you would have to have the situations of when do I bring Jalen in to use his skill set, which is more likely the running skill set, versus when do I stick with Tua Tagavailoa. And this whole thing could probably sort itself out because we haven't even hit spring ball yet. Spring ball hits in March. Do we see Jalen transfer out? Probably not early on, but could it happen in summer workouts? Probably could. We don't know. Once again, we're early in this thing. Do we see a situation where Jalen takes the offseason and really works with a quarterback coach or a former Alabama quarterback or a former player that knows the college game and really gets his throwing down and comes back and blows everybody away? That could happen also. So we're very early in this process, but to just make some speculation, I really think that Saban and staff will be able to maneuver both guys. Both guys already have that selfless mentality, that team-minded gene. Both guys really, truly respect, love, appreciate, value each other. So the fact that there's no animosity in play, that's a good deal. But spring ball starts in March, and Mark, as you know, I'll be out there watching this myself, so I'll get to watch this unfold.
Hawaiian Punch. Is that a thing? Is that did you come up with that, or is that a actual nickname? I love it. It's so obvious, but I love it.
You know what? I can't take full credit. Joe Tessitore actually brought the name up at A-Day. He took it from me because I was thinking about it, and doggone it, Joe Tess brought it up at A-Day. So that's all Joe Tess there.
Oh, well, you've got a million of them. You certainly have come up with some other gems, so you can let one slip through the cracks once in a while.
I was like, kudos to Joe Testament. He got me. He got me. He got me.
And to set the record straight on the Ohio State situation, yes, they were the favorite to win the national championship, but it's not like the team collapsed. 12-1, number 4 in the country, and putting up 42 and 44 the last 2 games once they settled on JT Barrett against Michigan and Notre Dame, and not too shabby. But yes, much more was expected of that team, but they did finish in the top 4 in the country. And yes, the offense did struggle most of the season there in Columbus with all that talent around those 2 quarterbacks. Stephen M. Smith joins me to talk Alabama football on a regular basis. You can join him on Touchdown Alabama if you want to read. If you want to listen, then you go to his show The Way It Is on Fox 97.9 Monday through Friday, 2 to 4 Central Time. And of course, I'm saying this more readily and more often now, Stephen, for college football content for the smart fan, right here at Mark Rogers TV.
Now, like some good old Mark Rogers TV. For those of you who like to really dig deep into the college football landscape.
There it is. I couldn't have scripted that promo any better. I'm going to clip that one off, and it may hit the airwaves very soon. All right, Stephen, I appreciate it. You have a great night. I am going out to eat right now. I am famished and can't wait to dig in.
Do your thing, buddy. We'll catch up soon.